In this episode of The Big Story, a York Street primary school teacher from Linstead in St. Catherine dies suddenly. The teacher's husband, who lost a sister weeks earlier, witnessed his wife's transition.
She said to me, I'm not breathing, I can't breathe. So we jump up out of the bed, turn on the light and find the Vicks and the pump, asthma pump. And she was like, I can't breathe. That's all she was.
And the educator's best friend and niece-in-law was the last person that she rushed to while she was saying the final words, I can't breathe.
My uncle now opened the ears and come out and say, I don't know what, but she said she not breathe good. And by the time him said that, she just come to the gate right there and she just jump on me. And she said, Google, I can't breathe. And she said that 3 times.
I've been devastated, honestly. Yeah, very, very. Passed out twice Friday night in Linstead.
This now, it shocked the entire community. You know, you're getting calls. Achoo, I can't believe. You sure? You know.
Relatives speak highly of the educator who leaves 2 sons behind.
All of my family just take onto her like a sister. Family just take her like a sister.
She's a celebration of everything. She wouldn't mind every weekend we just come and celebrate today. Just come and throw some juice and go on and have some vibe and we are celebrate today.
We know that she gone at a better place. We know she gone at a better place.
Stay with us as we go beyond the sound bites and the headlines on this, The Big Story. David Howell broke down in tears repeatedly when the Beacon visited his matrimonial home in Orangefield District, Linstead, St. Catherine. At that time, he had just returned from a parlour where he went to view the body of his 48-year-old wife, Keisha Howell, who died after nightfall on Friday, November 22, 2024. Up to the time of her death, Mrs. Howell was a teacher at York Street Primary School in Linstead. Her husband of 13 years said death showed up suddenly.
She come in from Linstead that Friday evening, go to bathroom, sit right there, talk to her, go out the road and come back. She have finished help me little son do homework. After finishing homework, the son gone to bed, turn off the light and me and her lie down a talk. And then she get up. She said to me, David, my stomach are tight up on me. And she go to the bathroom, go drink water and come back. When she come back, she said to me, I'm not breathing, I can't breathe. So we jump up out of the bed, turn on the light and find the Vicks and the pump, asthma pump. And she was like, I can't breathe. That's all she was. Called my niece and finally me put on her clothes and she come outside. And she just jumped on my knees back and said, can't breathe, and that was the final.
The niece he called is Kamisha McLeod Marshall, his wife's best friend.
Got a call from my uncle and him said to me, say, come now, Browns if you come now. So me jump off of the bed now, me a fidget. Me kind of lose it, I don't know what is wrong. So me end up pull on something, push my phone in my pocket now and come down and when I reach right there, so now I pull the gate and I say, no, let me in. And my uncle now open the ears and come out and say, I don't know what, but she said she not breathe good. And by the time him said that, she just come to the gate right there and she just jump on me. And she said, Google, I can't breathe. And she said that 3 times. And she said that 3 times now. We had tried put her in our vehicle, but she didn't get to it in the seat. So she was like at the edge. Now we started praying. I mean, I tell you, we did pray. We did everything and I kept rubbing her back. But I did not get that full conclusion that she was now lifeless. But we saw she take that breath. But you know, if somebody might have revived them and then come back. So we were just hoping, but we kept praying. And I remember the last thing that I said. I said, God, I'm believing you for this because now I need you to tell me what is really this. And that was like in seconds, not even a minute. And I now felt my foot, my right foot started shaking. So I just look up, and me look up now, and I felt the weight on my leg. So me now know that was the answer. This is now the dead weight. And then I stood aside, and my uncle hugged me up. Him put him hand here upon her, and him say, "Me not feel nothing." And he try to him say, "She not look like she a move." Now we say, "All right, we're gonna put her in the vehicle. We try push her now, the weight come down." And he hugged me up and he said to me, "My knees, stay strong, because it look like that is it."
Despite signs that the teacher had died at her home, her relatives, leaving nothing to chance, brought her to Linstead Public Hospital.
I went to the hospital and the doctors and the nurse were really supportive and take her out of the car, put her on the stretcher, go in the emergency room. When I went inside there, I see her lying down on the stretcher. Doctor was all over her. And doctor look at me and tell me that we try everything, and that was it.
A traumatic experience indeed.
Very, very. And I still find the strength to drive to Linstead Hospital. When I reached Linstead Hospital, go inside after the doctor said to me, "That's it. Never know anything again." Find myself on a stretcher. Wow.
A post-mortem is to be done to determine what caused the teacher's death. Her husband told the Beacon that she had medical issues, adding that both of them are asthmatic.
She have high blood pressure and the asthma. Yeah. And sometimes she even asleep and she jump out her sleep and try to catch breath. Yeah. And every time that happen, me come like say, me just right in time to wake up to assist her.
He reflected on the incredible journey that he traveled with his spouse for over 30 years. High points along the way included the birth of their two sons, their wedding, and the house they built.
Met her in Linstead quite a few years. Can't remember the year, but it's a lot of years. Met her in Linstead while running taxi. She used to live in Victoria, district out of Linstead. After we met there and going to and fro, finally take her to Orangefield. And as you can see, the foundation we all set until can't find words, honestly, can't find words. But she was this kind of person. Wow, she go beyond. She try to let you comfortable. She will uncomfortable, but you have to be comfortable. All of my family just take on to her like a sister. Family just take her like a sister. Get two kids together. The biggest is 26 and the smaller one, 11. And wow.
This now, it shocks it shocked the entire community. You're getting calls. Ah, true. Me can't believe. You sure? But it is what it is, because in the midst of life, we're living in death.
I live alone. I'm not living here. And if a day pass and Kisha not see me, you can say, "Veronis, where are you?" Me say, "Me out of yard." Me say, "Come man, nobody cook. If you go cook, nobody cook. Come we cook and eat." It's like that. Are you here in calling going to school? Are you here in calling? I say, "Veronis, you go cook or what you go and cook? Cook and make we get dinner." So if she gone to school or gone anywhere, I will just cook the pot and carry pot round from my house round to here. If we go to a lot, like we love beach, you hear me will come and say, "Veronis, we could go to beach next week. We could come together and cook food and we go to beach." Are you where I say, "Veronis, we could buy some fish and come out of your house, come roast fish and buy juice and we drink." She's that type of person.
She's a celebration of everything. She wouldn't mind every weekend we just come and celebrate today. Just come and throw some juice and go on and have some vibe and we are celebrate today. And that has been the relationship from ever since, whether here or we go somewhere else. But, you know, and I know it must be hard for my uncle.
I've been devastated, honestly. Yeah, very, very. Passed out twice Friday night in Linstead.
In addition to being family-oriented, the late Howell was a stickler for education. Her husband said she attended Victoria All-Age School, Dintil Technical High, Munich College, and the University of the West Indies. She taught at Lower Victoria Basic School and York Street Primary.
She loved to dance, honestly, as you can see. And she loved to sing. Yeah. And she loved our teaching. She loved our teaching.
One of the things that the husband will miss is not having his wife around to celebrate their wedding anniversary on December 18. It's a day the couple, in recent years, has been spending at hotels. Too sad this time round, Mr. Howell is left planning his wife's funeral, and he is also mourning the death of his sister Dolores Howell, who is yet to be laid to rest. A double blow for Mr. Howell, but he is not alone. He has been getting a lot of support from relatives, friends, and his co-workers, a number of whom were at his residence giving moral support when the Beacon visited.
I don't know. I don't know if I can live without her. I just don't know. But I'm still glad him not sick and take bed. That we have to up and down, move him to here, so carry him to there. So. And even yesterday evening, I sit down right there and I said, God, you see me, I grieve for Keisha. And I grieve me, I grieve. So you take her. You understand? But me know that she gone at a better place. Me know she gone at a better place. So all we are trying to do, just live together because a lot of way. Our book say, who that live together, pray together. So we are trying to live together and hang on in there.
And on an editorial note, we encourage you to also check out part 2 of this news feature, in which we'll visit the school where the late teacher was on staff. This is the Jamaica Beacon.